It's the announcement the largest school district in the country has been waiting for.
Parents want this for their children, and they want this so they can restore their livelihoods for their families. But everyone understands whatever we do has to be first and foremost seen through the prism of health and safety.
Mayor Bill de Blasio announced today that students will go back to school 2 to 3 days a week, the rest of the time learning from home. There will be fewer kids in classrooms and face masks are required. But almost as soon as the mayor spoke, Governor Andrew Cuomo said, hang on, the final decision won't be made until August.
We want to make that decision with the best available data.
A snapshot of just some of the confusion surrounding the opening of schools, competing plans and conflicting messages with parents and students caught in the middle. In Texas, the education agency mandated that schools be open 5 days a week, but gave parents the option to do virtual learning at home as well.
It truly becomes mental health versus physical health. And I don't know how to make that call. I truly don't know.
In Dallas, where coronavirus cases have been surging, the superintendent isn't sure what the first day of school is going to look like.
We will have the buildings open. I am concerned about how many students will come, and actually I'm concerned about how many employees will come.
His concerns may be justified. A teachers union in Texas accuses the state of acting intentionally or recklessly with gross negligence.
Is it fair to say that you're working on a plan with the hope that these numbers get better?
Well, but hope's not a strategy, so that's very concerning. If the numbers continue to get worse, then we have to make different decisions at that point.
That's what happened in Burlington, Iowa this week. The county canceling its in-person summer school program after 8 students arrived with fevers. A reminder that going back to school may be the goal, but the virus might get the final say. Stephanie Gosk, NBC News.
Joining us now is our medical correspondent, Dr. John Torres. Dr. John, the big concern for parents right now, as we said at the top of the broadcast, is it safe to send my kids back to school? So what do we know about how vulnerable they are to getting the virus?
Well, Lester, there's still a lot we don't know. There have been some small studies that have found children are less likely to get infected and less likely to get seriously ill. But in extremely rare cases, kids have had a serious inflammatory reaction to the virus weeks after being infected. And there have been a few hundred cases, but most have been treated successfully.
And Dr. John, the CDC says children are not spreading the virus. What evidence do they have to that?
Well, the CDC doesn't have strong evidence that kids are spreading the virus, but we really don't know because we haven't done enough studies. And since we're not really testing children, there's still a lot more to learn.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.